What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 50/50. NTCG here, bringing you a Dokkan battle video for the new INT Gogeta EZA. I'm very excited for this EZA, specifically because of the fact that not only just because I'm a huge Gogeta fan, but also because of the fact that it's just nice to see, you know, these older units continuing to just get a lot of love. And I personally love situational or niche type of units. It does add sort of a challenge to the game, in a game that's relatively easy once you sort of build up a box. To see a unit like this where, you know, he can shine in Fusion, he can shine in movie heroes, it's just really dope to see. So just a couple of details about what happens once you fully EZA him. His leader skill does get a lot better, but not so crazy. You know, it just goes up 10%, but you're really not worrying about him with regard to that. That's just solid for extreme SBR if you're up to that point. But his SA is where they fixed major issues, man. I mean, raising defense for one turn is so great, especially because Gogeta units, you're generally going to put a lot of additional into them. And what this unit really does a great job with is kind of giving you crit based on the amount of orbs that you use. But we'll get to that in a second. He still lowers attack and defense, which is pretty dope. It's not the most useful thing anymore, depending on the event that you're going into, just because most of these like really hard events outside of SBR, they don't really let you lower attack. So that lowering defense while he raises defense is pretty solid though. He's got a new passive that lets you either, depending on the amount of rainbow orbs that you're going with, it's either gonna be 1, he has a medium chance to evade. You get 2, you get the evade plus a 40% attack buff, and if you're able to get 3, he can also give you a high chance to crit. So personally, I just love that. I love what they decided to do with this, and you know, I'm just gonna be doing the event as I talk to you guys about this. But you know, one thing about this event though is that you do need movie bosses, right? So Broly's galore. You can bring Cooler, you can bring Janemba, you can bring you know, Frieza if you want. If you happen to have that Fizz Frieza, he is an INT unit, so you know, Fizz is the way. If you're not able to have any movie bosses that you're able to use, but you do have some good Fizz units, you could bring Extreme Fizz or Super Fizz or a mix of both. That's totally fine. But you know, just again, make sure you guys get this unit done, just because, you know, we do have some movie hero support coming in soon. Hopefully, you know, we might get Paikuhan. Obviously, we're gonna get some Saiyan Day stuff, some Goku Day stuff. So we don't really know what's gonna be happening there yet, but we should have an announcement for Saiyan Day at least by next week. And then for Goku Day, we don't really have to worry about that till May. So just in the meantime, though, you know, make sure you guys get him done. You know, he is an older unit, but with this EZA, he's not top tier, but he's now very, very useful. He's not gonna kill you on runs, on these harder game runs. He's not gonna kill you if he gets sort of left out in the open. Just as long, he's very similar in my opinion to the AGL Super Gogeta EZA, where hey, if you're able to get that super attack off before he gets hit, he's going to be very useful for you. Now, am I putting him on that same level? No, because AGL EZA Super Gogeta is just a great unit. He already tanked so well. That was one thing that this INT Gogeta didn't have going for it. But just him sort of being like a good toolbox, right? The attack buff, the evade, and the crit. Just for the low price of 3 rainbow orbs, which is extremely easy to get in both Fusion as well as movie heroes. And I feel like a good counterpart to use him with could be the Spirit Bomb LR Goku, right? If you were able to grab him, or let's just say you're free to play, or you just didn't get so lucky, or you're not a big LR banner person, using the free to play LR Goku and Arale could be very useful just because they just changed Rainbow. You know, as well as I believe like just this past October, we did get an Extreme Z Awakening for the free-to-play Ghost tanks, the Halloween edition Go tanks, who also changes orbs to Rainbow, so that could be like a useful fusion support, fusion category support for Gogeta. But again, overall, good unit now. You know, he's not the best, but you know, I would consider him a B plus, you know, maybe tier 2 or tier 1.5 EZA unit. You know, like I said, they did a great job with regard to his ability to, you know, just again remain useful, and it's really just dope that they're doing that. Now, I think it's important that we as a channel do acknowledge this, because it is something that's just unacceptable going on in the game, and that really is the glitches that we're seeing with this new update. This game has been around for almost 6 years now, and the fact that something like this has happened, it's just truly unacceptable, and it's extremely disappointing. You know, so many players, you know, take this game seriously, enjoy this game a lot. So for, you know, Akatsuki, for Bandai to have something like this going on, to push back, you know, events, whether you liked World Tournament or not, it's irrelevant. It's the fact that events in year 6 should not be getting pushed back for anything. And, you know, we as a channel just really want to discuss this because it is a big problem.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Reverend here. I just wanted to put my piece on something so drastic that's going on in the Dokkan community right now, especially with global. I think it's quite ridiculous that we actually just can't play our game comfortably, right? Because we're over here playing, and then out of nowhere, our game crashes, and the whole thing just goes kaput. And the only thing we can do reliably are EZAs, which is kind of dumb. Like, you know, going on for 6 years, there should be no excuses why we still can't play our game. And I find that to be, you know, unacceptable. Right now, I can't enjoy Dokkan. I can't even make certain units, which is quite dumb in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is.
It's Wrath here. I mean, these guys kind of got most of it out of the way, but it's pretty upsetting. I mean, you have to, like, address something as dumb as this. Like, it's 6 years in, you know what I'm saying? It's actually rather surprising to me how they just haven't been able to just slap a Band-Aid on this here and then just keep it moving. And then to go ahead and announce a Dokkan now, right? Like, be like, yeah, guys, here, more content's on the way. I can't even play the content that's in the game right now. What are you talking about? Another celebration? What's going on? If you guys follow our Instagram, you see that I was actually able to pull Bojack from the tickets, and you know, it was pretty cool. You know, Gogeta didn't treat me the best, so it was a pretty big W. And then, like, the day after, I can't even make him. Like, he's just rotting in my box. It's just like, okay. You know, we do still have the Gogeta EZA, I know, and TCG covered that in quite a great depth. But, you know, at least get that out of the way, right, guys? A lot of people are saying it's time to grind statues. Time to go, you know, because there's a lot of EZAs coming in year 6 of the Annie. So you need that. You guys need that Zenny, man. Get to grinding statues at least, right? Because that's all we can do. I might as well. The World Tournament, no one's really going to miss that. People are going to be upset, sure. You know, it is just free rewards, but the fact that it got delayed at all, it's kind of insane. It's, you know, right, guys? Like, that's kind of crazy. Isn't that kind of like set in stone when we get the World Tournament, right?
Honestly, I think, like I was saying before, like, it's wild, right? Because we don't even know when the game's gonna go back to normal. So right now, Dokkan is just like I play other. We play other games, right? We play FGO, we play Final Fantasy. You know, these other games that are working just fine. And you know, one of the biggest games, Dokkan, is just I can't enjoy that right now. If I pull Bojack, am I gonna be hype? You know, if I hit for him, whatever. Yeah, I'll be hype. But then I can't even make the guys.
No. You won't be hyped, trust me. I got him. I was excited for like a second, and then I realized, oh snap, I can't even make this dude. I'm just sitting on him. How crazy is that? You're sitting on the newest unit. I feel like I got smacked by Akatsuki.
Right, and that's the problem, is the fact that, you know, we're all multi-year veterans of this game. Some of if I'm not mistaken, Reverend is the longest one for us, but it's just this simple, guys. The game shouldn't be crashing. You shouldn't have to be worrying about if I'm gonna go make Bojack, if I'm gonna go make any of these units, because this banner was fire. Be on the lookout for that video, by the way. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be worrying about, is my game going to crash because I wanted to make Cooler, because I wanted to make Bojack or make Zanya. It doesn't make sense. And, you know, really, then the only thing we can really ask ourselves at this point is, what's going to be the compensation?
Oh man, the compensation.
Bro, who even cares about the compensation? I can't grind links.
Whoa.
My characters are not at 10.
Listen. I'm sure they'll give us our 7 stones and we'll be on our way, right? Like, you know.
Well, you know, for me, I'm gonna take the silver lining out of this. I'm gonna say, you know, look, they've made mistakes like this within the past year. They have compensated us well. Yeah. You know, New Year's most recent issue, right? UI Goku was only featured on the LR guarantee, but nowhere else on the banner.
Yeah, full refunds, man. How crazy was that?
You know what I mean? Like, no one thought that was gonna happen. You know, now granted, would it have been nice for everyone to get the full 300 stones? For sure. But but look, you know, it's a business. We can't ask for too much. But for something like this, the game is literally unplayable. I do expect them to be generous, and if they don't, you're gonna hear us speak our piece on that as well. But they've at least gained some type of goodwill, at least in my opinion.
That's true. I mean, I have some high hopes, to be honest.
I mean, don't keep those hopes too high, gentlemen. I mean, I know everyone's gonna cry for 300 stones. Finally, it's our turn. No. I'd be grateful if they gave us 50.
Listen, bro, I'm looking out for 10, to be honest, but you never know.
10? That's already high hopes, bro. I said 7.
Yeah, he did. I did start with 7. He gave us 50.
Those are my hopes. Those are my highest hopes. Yes. But I'm expecting my 7 stones in my box eventually.
Right. Like I feel like we're gonna get 7. We're gonna get upset, and then they're gonna give us a little bit more. Because they're also not stupid. They know that there's another big update that they have to drop soon, during the anniversary, which is going on 4 months out, less than 4 months out at this point. Look, it really comes down to this. If Bandai continues the goodwill that they've shown us so far, this is a really, really big mess up. I think, you know, waiting it out, seeing what's going to happen, but it's got to happen soon. They can't drop a Dokkan now and just pretend like everything.
Oh, hey, maybe they address it in the Dokkan now. You never know. Keep your eyes out for that video, guys. I believe it airs the 14th. So, yeah, I mean, we're all upset. We're all hoping for them to properly compensate us. We're just here to say that it's not right what they're doing, and we agree with the community. This is Wrath. I'm out of here.
This is the Reverend. You guys already know. Keep on the lookout for all of our new stuff, guys. You already know what's good.
And finally, this is INT TCG. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and the videos. We do have a lot of content coming out soon. Unfortunately, Dokkan might, depending on what we're gonna find out in the next few days, we should get something good. If not, you guys know Reverend and Wrath going to be pulling up with a lot of stuff. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at 5050.the. We couldn't get that the 5050, but we got the next best thing, and we're going to take full advantage of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, don't get mixed.